climbing.
Something sinister and profitable.
The beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people.
Hi, the kids, it's Marilyn Manson. Like him or love him, revere him or fear him, he's a rock force to be reckoned with. So who is Marilyn Manson? For starters, the name's Brian Warner, and surprise, he wasn't spawned in Transylvania.
I had a pretty normal household in Ohio. I grew up, and it was very Midwestern, so that was the type of values that I was taught.
It started out innocently enough. Here's 4-year-old Brian at a neighborhood birthday party. Like all kids, he sure loved present time, but nothing got him going like a rousing game of Impale the Tail on the Donkey. You can already see the makings of a future shock rocker. He was camera conscious, and that gender-bending sweater vest was light years ahead of its time. By grade school, he'd started working on his chiseled physique, but back then he was more into action figures than prosthetics. As a member of his high school yearbook staff, Brian became well-versed in posing for the camera and drawing attention to himself, but his true colors weren't shining through. With a little healthy exploration, a different look, and a new name, Marilyn Manson was born, ready to terrorize South Florida with the spooky kids. From the beginning, Marilyn put on quite a show. With the perfect blend of Dr. Seuss and Satan, fans never knew what to expect. Barbie dolls, bondage, broken records, or a bloody baptism. Nothing was sacred as long as it got a reaction. Marilyn's unique appeal was getting noticed, and by 1992, the spooky kids were the toast of Florida cable access.
I am very, very pleased to welcome Marilyn Manson and the spooky kids. Guys, thanks a lot for being on the show tonight.
Hey, good to be here.
I've read a few articles where they say things like, you're a parent's worst nightmare. What do your parents think of what you're doing?
My parents love me. They came to our last show. They were digging it.
With a face only a mother could love, Marilyn was ready to take the rock world by storm, but he still had a few things to learn about record sales.
If you want a tape, send a blank tape and the postage to mail it back to you, and I'll make a copy of all of our songs.
That's not going to pay the rent. But Marilyn was ready to sacrifice everything for his art. His equilibrium, his vocal cords, even his privacy. Anything to realize the dream.
Someday I want to grow up to be a rock star.
Let that be a lesson to you kids. With a little makeup, lots of controversy, and some man boobs, you too can grow up to be a rock star.
We're all stars now in the dope show.
These kids sure had what it took to make it big.